In expressions like these, you have a variable, x, and then an operation that's being done to the variable. So here I have x divided by 4. This is 2x, which means 2 times x, and then this is x plus 3. We talked about variables being numbers, so x could be any number. When we're using substitution, then that means you're being given a value for x, and then you need to evaluate the expression based on that value. So let's talk about what that means. So in this situation, I have x divided by 4, where x could be any number. But if you're given a specific value for x, like let's say we're going to say x equals 20, then what I do here for this first expression is instead of writing x, I write 20, and everything stays the same. Now, instead of saying x divided by 4, I'm saying 20 divided by 4, which equals 5. For this expression, x plus 3, if I still was using x equals 20, and that would be given to you in the problem, I would just say 20 plus 3 equals 23. So this is how I evaluate this expression for this given value of x, okay? So this would be provided to you in the question. And then finally, 2x. Remember, this is 2 times x, so that would be 2 times 20 equals 40. So I've evaluated all 3 of these expressions for this given value, x equals 20. Let's look at another example that uses a formula instead. Okay, so this formula, 1/2 BH, is the formula for calculating the area of a triangle. How do I figure out the area of this triangle using the formula? Well, what I'll do here is I have my base and I have my height. Okay, my height is 8, my base is 4. So I need to substitute these values in for the variables. So that means I'll have 1/2 times 4 times 8. Then I can just continue to evaluate this as usual. So since multiplication is commutative, I can do this multiplication in whatever order I would like to do. So you can do 1/2 times 4 equals 2, times 8 equals 16. Or you could have done 4 times 8 equals 32, and half of 32 is 16. Let's try one more complicated example. So this time I have this expression, x to the second power, or x squared, plus x minus 2, and I'm evaluating it for this value of x equals 4. So how do I begin? Well, instead, every time I see an x, I'm going to write this value instead. Okay, that's what substitution is. So you can think about like when your teacher is absent, another teacher is in his or her place. Substituted. Okay, so here we go. Substituting x for 4 because x equals 4. So then I have 4 to the second power plus 4 minus 2. I evaluate this just using my order of operations, which means I'm going to be evaluating my exponent first. So then I have 16 plus 4 minus 2. I'm just going to do my addition and subtraction left to right. 16 plus 4 equals 20, minus 2 equals 18. So I've evaluated this expression. Okay, here's my original expression again. X squared plus x minus 2. I've put 4 in every time I saw an x. This was given to me in the problem. I did not make that up off the top of my head. Given to me in the problem, substituted my value, and evaluated the expression.